This looks like her.
Excuse me, love. Hang on a second, please.
Collecting for charity, are we?
Concern for the elderly.
Got any ID?
ID?
Yes, please.
Oh, sorry.
Jenny Ashton.
Sarge, it's Luke's mum.
Hello, Tony.
Sergeant Boyden, Jenny Ashton. Jenny Ashton, Sergeant Boyden.
Matthew. Matt. This way.
I don't think
No, we usually spot the guilty ones.
And I'm not under arrest.
I don't think we'll need the handcuffs unless you like that sort of thing.
Calm down, Reg, it's nothing serious. She's collecting money on behalf of a bogus charity. All we're doing is taking a statement.
Well, yeah, but does Luke know that she's here?
I'll ask Sergeant Crier to tell him when they come in.
A bogus charity, huh? What, she didn't realise?
Apparently not. A bit like you don't realise you're about to get thumped.
Get after that man.
What?
The grey-haired man in the brown Mac. He stole some gold rings to put them in his briefcase. I work in the jeweller's there, and he came in and just...
Mate, just slow down.
Sorry. He bought a necklace and was putting it in his briefcase when my phone rang. I turned away to answer it, and when I looked back, he closed his case and was on his way out of the shop. But there was a tray of rings on the counter. Some of them are missing. Gold rings.
Excuse me. Just a minute, please. If you don't mind, please, sir. 469 from 432 receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Luke.
Yeah, I've got him, Paul. We're in the park just round the corner.
I'll be with you in a minute. The jeweller said that he bought a necklace but put some gold rings in his briefcase.
I can't believe I've done this. I'm so sorry. I wish to God I hadn't.
All the advert said was earn cash in your spare time. It wasn't till I phoned up that I found out it was collecting for charity. Well, not even then, actually, because all I got was an answering machine.
So how did you find out?
Well, I left a message and a woman called me back.
What did she say?
Well, first she told me a bit about the charity, about how it helped out old people and whatever, and how it really needed people collecting for it in this area. She said it all used to be done by volunteers, but these days it pays its collectors instead.
How much?
10% of whatever they collect. Which I didn't think sounded bad, and if I'd be helping out a good cause as well.
So you said you were interested?
And she said great, and that was about it. The tins and the ID were outside my door the next morning.
Did this woman give her name?
Carol Bryant.
Have you met her since?
Been to the office a couple of times to deliver money, but there's never been anyone there.
So have you still got the money?
Well, I was told that if the door was locked, I should just drop the tins in the box outside. So I did.
These people are very good at what they do. The 10% commission is a nice touch.
More you collect, more you get paid.
Except Carol Bryant does the counting and the calculating.
Well, Luke asked me about it, and I said, oh, just a nice little part-time job, love. I've been really thick, haven't I?
I think trusting is the word.
Oh, Luke, I can't explain why I took them. They were just there. I mean,
No, it's all right. I'll catch you when you're done.
And then the phone rang and the jeweller turned away.
No point distracting him, son. Thought you were doing the gardening.
So, did she know it was bogus or not?
Well, Reg said Tony wouldn't say. Wouldn't say to Reg.
Yeah, well, Tony's bound to be a bit cagey. He's got a thing for her.
Luke's mum?
Yeah.
Smitten. Well, I don't know the woman, but I hardly think she's going to be running a scam like that.
Oh, yeah, just because she's someone's mum doesn't mean she's out the frame.
And just because she's being questioned doesn't mean she's in it, either.
I'm sure you're not the only one. This Carol Bryant has probably got half a son out collecting for her. This is a great help. It won't take us too long to track her down now. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, very pleased to have met you.
Luke is back in the station now, but he's interviewing someone.
Do you want to wait? Cup of coffee or something?
Oh, no thanks.
Would you like me to run Jenny home, Sarge?
No, it's all right. You help Rob with the inquiries. I don't mind playing chauffeur.
Okay.
We'll go out the way we came in.
Bye. Sorry to cause so much trouble.
Cheers, Tony.
What? Bad luck, mate.
All done.
Right, you do a P&C check on Carol Bryant. I'll find out who's paying the rent on the office, yeah?
All right, Rod.
You got it sorted, then?
She didn't realise it was a bogus charity, if that's what you mean.
Bit of a relief, that, wasn't it?
No, Rich. A bit of relief is what I get when you're not around.
Sarge?
Oh, yeah. Luke. It's about your mum.
My mum.
Sorry, would you mind leaving it to me?
Yeah, all right. Carry on.
Thanks.
What's going on, Tone? What's happened to my mum?
Nothing, Luke. She's fine. In fact, you just missed her.
She was here.
Yeah. She said that you'd come to work without a clean hanky. We just took a statement from her. About that charity she's been collecting for.
Well, why?
Because it's bogus, you donut. That's why. It's a con trick set up by some woman. Look, there's no blame attached to your mum. She's just one of the victims.
Well, is she all right?
She's embarrassed, I think, more than anything, but yeah, she's fine. We had a chat, took a statement, now Sergeant Boyden's running her home. And that's it. End of story. Or at least it will be when Rod and I pick up the woman responsible.
Do you need a hand with the arrest? I mean, do you want me to do anything?
Just tell your mother not to be so dippy in future. We'll let you know how we get on, yeah?
And now Sergeant Boyden's given her a lift home.
Oh, well, let's hope it doesn't run out of petrol halfway there, then, eh?
No, I'm sure he managed to go all the way.
Yeah, all right. Can we get back to this charity business?
Oh, yeah, Boyden gives generously.
Oh, please.
He's not that smooth an operator. I'd had most of his chat-up lines before.
Yeah, but you wouldn't spend 2 weeks collecting for a bogus charity.
This calls for a bit of an obbo.
Oi, look, we're collecting for a good cause.
Is this all of them? Right.
Can I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Or do you have to head straight back?
Oh, well. We'll spare time for a cup of coffee.
Milk and sugar?
Please.
At least Jenny's heart's in the right place.
It's just her brain that went walkabout. At least we know where Luke gets all his common sense from.
It's not fair on him either. Even if he did look up Carol Bryant and the PNC, he would have found what I did. Nothing.
She's the invisible woman, isn't she? The only person who's actually met her is the landlord of this place. She's paid her rent in cash on a short lease. We can't track her down that way. She's got herself nicely covered. Excuse me,
Me?
Carol Bryant?
Susan Taylor.
Oh, really?
Is there a problem?
I'm sorry to disturb you. I'm Detective Constable Skase of Sun Hill. You've just come down from the charity office, yeah?
Yeah, I was supposed to leave this outside the door, but I wasn't sure it'd be safe.
Ah, you've been collecting for concern for the elderly.
Yeah, I tried knocking, but there's no one in.
I'll check anyway.
Oh, here's my ID. Are you looking for Mrs. Bryant?
Yeah, we were hoping to have a word with her. Have you met her? According to the landlord, she's early 30s, medium build, light hair.
No, I'm sorry, I've only spoken to her on the phone.
What, you answered the ad in the newspaper, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody home.
Oh, I wish I could be of more help, but,
Mrs. Taylor, do you have any ID other than this card? Because I think Mrs. Bryant, she just prints them out from the computer, you know?
No, I don't think I do.
What, you don't think you print them out on a computer?
I don't think I have any other form of ID.
Would it be worth having a look in your bag?
No, it wouldn't.
Would you mind if I had a look in your bag?
Yes, I would.
Okay, Mrs. Taylor, I'm arresting you on suspicion of obtaining money by deception. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention my question. Something you later on.
Look, I'm going to call my mum.
Oh, your briefcase, ma'am. What's the word with you?
What about?
I don't know. Sergeant Atkins told me to tell you.
Right, well, I'll have a word with him. You call your mum.
All right, pal.
Make it quick, won't you? Right. Right, Mr. Henderson, what is it?
Have you spoken to the jeweller again?
No, why?
Because I took something else. I don't think you can have realised because you didn't ask me about them. I just don't know what came over me. So stupid.
Mr. Henderson.
I mean, what made me think I could get away with it?
Yeah, what else did you take?
Brooches, a pair of brooches.
Well, they weren't in your briefcase.
No, I put them in my pocket. When your colleague, the young lad, came after me, I chucked them away in the park. I'm so sorry.
This charity thing, it doesn't affect Luke, does it? I mean, just because I've been stupid.
No, not at all. They might wind him up. They always do that. But career-wise, no. Don't start robbing banks, that's all.
I still can't believe I fell for it.
Well, like we said to Luke, some things you've got to put down to experience.
I suppose. I just wish a week would go by without some kind of problem though, you know? If it's not one thing, it's another. And since Michael and I separated... Sorry.
Can't be much fun on your own.
Oh, it's not that bad. I just don't have anyone to talk to.
You can talk to me.
So you reckon Boyden's going to slip something into her tin then, do you? Oh, yeah, well, if he does, it'll be the second time today she's been taken for a ride.
Oi! That's my mum you're talking about.
They'll ring back if it's important.
More coffee?
No. No, I better be heading back.
Want to share the joke, Reg? Come on, tell us. I could do with a good laugh.
No, Kurt, hang on a minute.
Is it about me being thick, my mum being thick, or Sergeant Boyden getting his leg over?
171 from 218 receiving.
Look, me and Dave were talking about something else. You got it all wrong.
Oh, yeah? Well, like what?
171 from 218 receiving.
Look, if you're not going to answer me, answer him, eh?
Yeah, 218 and 171, stand by, please.
Regarding reports of the earth moving on Westway Avenue, we can confirm that the earth moving equipment is still on site. Over.
Westway Avenue? Well, that's where... You mean you got people checking up on my mum?
Luke,
You do my head in, Reg. Do you know that?
you do everyone's head in. Luke!
All right, Sarge?
Couldn't be better, Dave.
Mrs. Bryant?
My name's Susan Taylor, and I'm not married.
Whatever. Come on.
Look, Ton.
What's up?
Luke's blood pressure, thanks to Reg.
Wait! In here. What have you been up to now?
No, it was George.
Where is he?
George? Luke, well, Polly, she got him out of the station. Look, Tony, what happened earlier was...
Why did you crawl back under your stone? 432 for 595 receiving. 432 from 595.
Location, please.
595 from 469. Me and Luke are in Canley Park looking for stolen jewellery. What can we do for you, Tone?
Is everything all right, Pol?
Yeah, just about.
I just wanted Luke to know we've arrested a woman in connection with the charity.
Received and understood. Oh, come on, Luke. At least your mum wasn't the only one to fall for the scam.
Not the first one to fall for Sergeant Boyden, either.
There was £143.70 in this collection box. It means you were going to be paid the princely sum of £14.37.
Well, every little bit helps.
Come off, it wouldn't even cover the cost of the buttons on your jacket. I mean, what you're wearing doesn't come cheap.
Well, neither does your suit. Or does it? Perhaps that's how you can afford it on a DC's salary.
Well, we've got to stop playing these games. Just tell us the truth.
I have told you the truth.
You know, any normal woman would be nervous in this situation. They'd be sitting there worried about what they've done and what's going to happen to them. But you couldn't care less.
Because I haven't done anything wrong. It's Carol Bryant you want to talk to, not me.
I am talking to Carol Bryant.
Whatever you say. Fine, prove it. But I hardly think I'm going to call just because I resemble some vague description of your suspect.
See, she knows all the words, doesn't she? Yeah?
Watch a lot of telly.
No. You've got to be on computer somewhere. You're too familiar with the system.
Susan Taylor has never been in trouble with the police.
What about Carol Bryant?
Do you know, I'm I'm not even sure she exists.
Look, do you want to talk about it, or do you just want to sulk?
I'm not sulking.
Oh, come on, Luke. Do you seriously believe Sergeant Boyden made a pass at your mum?
Well, that's what everyone else reckons.
Or are you worried that if he did, she might have taken him up on it?
Eh? No way.
Well, then what are you so fed up about?
Well, this woman's laughing at both of us. I didn't suss it, did I? The charity thing. There's tins lying all over the house, and my mum's going on about how she's never met the people that she's working for. And I just say to her, don't worry about it, Mum. It's easy money.
Yeah, well, that's not necessarily your fault, is it?
No. But what about not spotting someone chuck 500 quid's worth of jewellery in front of me, eh?
She's right. There is nothing on any of the databases. I have searched PNC, Crimant, Chris. I've gone through it by name, alias, MO, the lot. I don't care what that computer says. I know she's done this before.
Well, why don't you just phone around a couple of nicks, see if they know her?
Oh, what? John O'Groats? Barton Street?
So all we've got is a fake name and the address where she's staying. Doesn't look like we're going to get her, does it?
You know, Tony, when it comes to chasing women, I don't give up as easily as you. Right, let's turn her place over. There's got to be something there.
432595 receiving.
Go ahead, Tone.
Luke, good to talk to you. Just wanted to bring up
Excuse me?
developments. The woman we brought in, Robbie Case, is about to turn her place over.
No, Tone, I want to be there.
We're looking for something that was dropped round here about an hour and a half ago.
Well, if you do, be outside 46 Bardwell Avenue.
Sorry,
about 10
didn't
minutes.
see nothing.
Come on, Paul, we got to go. Come on.
Receive, Tony, we'll see you there.
No, I'll catch up with you later. There's something I need to sort out here first. Don't let the kid go too crazy.
Upstairs, maisonette. Shouldn't take too long to search. You know, I really was expecting something a bit more palatial for a woman of your means.
Got a minute, Sarge?
Door's open. And now it's closed.
I need to talk to you. Off the record. Jenny Ashton.
Oh, yeah?
What happened when you took her home?
Do you really want me to tell you? Or would you rather wait until the photos are developed?
Come on, Sarge.
What are we talking here, Tony? Pistols at dawn?
This isn't about me. It's about Luke. Some of the lads are having a laugh, right? You know the sort of thing. Luke heard.
And he thinks I went OTS with her?
I mean, personally, I don't care whether he went over the side or over the kitchen table.
Of course you don't.
But you're going to have a word with him.
Listen, Tony, you're not his dad. It's none of your business, and I don't have to say anything to him.
No. You could just let him worry about it for a while and end up hating you forever.
Well, what do you want me to say? Here, Luke, your mum. What a goer. Well?
I don't know. Lie to him if you have to.
Well, thank you for bringing that to my attention, Tony.
My pleasure.
It's a sad little life you lead, isn't it, Carol? Susan.
I don't get all this.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Taylor Bryant is a wannabe, Luke.
Rod, look at this. Foley's Fish Restaurant, Sigley's, El Castiglione. They're very expensive.
You've eaten in all these places, have you?
No, I just go round begging matches off the maitre d's.
Shall we go and search the East Wing? You know, they say that people's homes reflect their personalities, so this is you, is it? Lifeless, empty, devoid of character.
I like things clean and uncomplicated.
Rod?
Prince Regent Hotel, Canterbury.
So I stayed there for a couple of nights.
Yeah, well, there's loads of them. Bristol, Bournemouth, Coventry, Norwich. They're all 5-star. Must have cost a bomb.
You're going to accuse me of stealing complimentary cosmetics?
So this is what you spend your hard-earned money on.
Why not?
There's no Swiss bank account, is there? No, you just blow what you get and move on.
It's only money.
Other people's money. People around here thought you was helping a good cause.
A word of advice, Sonny. The only good cause most people are interested in is themselves.
Oh, so we're all just mugs to you, aren't we? You don't care about anyone.
I gave up on that a long time ago.
So you just rip people off and spend money on flashy hotels, slap-up meals and some crappy cosmetics?
Doesn't sound too bad, does it?
No, not bad at all. Just lonely, sad and pathetic.
Luke.
Yeah, that's enough, Luke. Let's finish this off down the station.
How long are you planning on keeping me here? You got no evidence.
Well, should you require room service, ring the bell.
Please don't. She's got a point, you know.
Simon, just give us a few minutes here. Just a few minutes.
Your briefcase fella, you want him out?
Well, we're still making inquiries, Sarge.
Look, if you haven't found those brooches by now, I don't think you're going to.
Half an hour, Sarge. I've got a fair idea of where they are.
What have you?
Yeah.
Luke, can I have a word?
I'm sorry, Sarge. Me and Polly have got to make urgent inquiries. We've got to go straight out now.
Okay. When you get back, then?
Sarge.
She's got fair hair. I mean, she could be blonde, but it's definitely fair. And up here, she's known as Carol Bryant or Susan Taylor. And she's cool, you know, she's really sure of herself.
Hello, back again.
What's the problem?
We're looking for some jewellery that was dumped round here. 2 brooches, sort of silver, with diamonds in them.
The thing about them is they're so distinctive, it'd be virtually impossible for someone to sell. Well, at least without us knowing about it.
Hang on. It's these then.
Oh, excellent. Well done.
They was over there by the trees. I thought I saw the chap with a briefcase chuck 'em away.
Really?
Then you came up and arrested him or whatever. But I didn't really bother to look until a few minutes ago.
Oh, I expect you were going to run them down the station as soon as you finish your lunch, were you?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, well, we've saved you the journey then, haven't we?
Yeah. Thanks.
No, not at all. Thank you.
DC Merrill sends his love.
Who?
You met him while you were staying at the Parkway Hotel in Plymouth. Oh, he remembers you. You were called Sandra Clough, and your charity then, Action for the Elderly. You were bailed to return, but you didn't. And DC Merrill still hasn't forgiven you for that. Now, this bag is a map of everywhere you've been. And I'm going to call up all of the CIDs in each of the towns that you stayed at. And I bet there's a DC Merrill in every one of them. Oh, sure, it's going to take me a long time, but I'll be more than happy to do it.
I'd like to speak to the duty solicitor, please.
Sure, of course.
I suppose I better go and have my chat with Boyden now.
Go on, and I'll sort out Mr. Henderson.
Men. Shut the door then. All right, Luke. What do you reckon happened?
Sarge?
Between me and your mum. Tony and I questioned her about collecting for charity. I drove her home, then what happened?
Well, how do I know, Sarge?
We both know what people are saying happened. That somehow in the space of half an hour I seduced a woman I hadn't met until this morning.
And did you?
I don't know whether to be flattered or offended by that, but either way, the answer is no. The only thing I had was a chat and a cup of coffee.
Well, why didn't she answer the phone?
That was you, was it? Well, give the woman a chance. I only rung a couple of times.
I had to put it down.
Well, it's not her fault. Or mine come to that.
No?
I had a chat and a cup of coffee, and that is it. Now, I don't care if you've got a low opinion of me, but if you think your mother would jump into bed with a complete stranger, you know something that I don't.
She wouldn't.
Fine, because she didn't. Now, have we got that straight?
Sarge.
Good.
Is that it then, Sarge?
Yeah, that's it. And in future, Luke, try not to listen to station gossip.